Hey guys, how is it going? Today we are going to see some of the propagation results that I have been doing over a month or so. Um, some of these cuttings are nicely rooted, so I thought this is a good time for us to check the roots and fill up any water if there's no water. So today we are going to go one by one and check all my propagation results that I have been doing throughout the winter, and now it's spring, so it's time to check on them and then probably plant it in soil if it is ready. Stay tuned and we'll go one by one. So as you can see, for video purposes, I have put all the cuttings in one basket. It was in my propagation station downstairs. I got it upstairs, putting in a basket like that. So we'll go one by one. So the first one is Mexican mint. This plant is so easy to propagate. You just cut below the leaf node and put it in water with no time. We are going to have new plants, and these are like nice good roots that are formed. These are ready to go in soil. So when we can plug these into soil right away. It's ready, and these are ready to take for the summer. And these are edible plants as well. Like you can make tea, as I have shown in the video. You can make tea, just use it in aromatherapy. Pick a leaf and just smell it. It brings my anxiety down, keeps my mental health like sane at home. This is one of the herbs that grows indoors in your windowsill with no like it doesn't need a lot of light. It's just a windowsill light should be enough for a herb to grow throughout the winter. It's pretty impressive. Of Mexican mint. um, so for the summer, I normally put it in the porch, which is really good place to grow. Normally these are invasive back home, like it grows like weeds, but here when you grow it in container, it's not going to take over your yard. So you can pretty much put it in any container like garden soil. This will take off, and it doesn't appreciate like full sun, like really hot Canadian sun in the morning. It turns um, like stunted growth if you put it in like really full sun. But it will not die, but then it will not be like this green. It will not be like lush green. It will turn like more lemony green. That I'll show you. I'll add a picture if I have any from the garden from last year. So normally I love to grow this in hanging basket. So it will just grow over your basket, a nice cheap hanging basket for the summer. So this is the plan for these cuttings. I am going to grow into a hanging basket and hang it in my porch. And then when the weather gets colder, I normally put it indoors for the winter and take cuttings and grow them grow them throughout the year. So this is a really good um, plant to grow throughout the year, to have some greenery in your house. So this one is my favorite. And the next one that I have is no water. This water is pretty much gone because I have been not checking these lately because I got like really sick. But look at these roots. Even with low water, look at these roots. This is one of my favorite plant in my house. It's called philodendron burl max. I will add the name. Not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but then this is my favorite gold steel plant that I grow throughout propagate like crazy in my collection. This is like pretty much, you can't kill this plant. If you ask me if this goes in the top of the list after ZZ and snake plant. So I can totally forget about this plant and still this will grow. This will grow roots and um, take the neglect. So look at these roots. So I got this plant, the first plant from, I think, South Korea. I ordered it online back in 2016. This wasn't a famous plant in here. So I got the shipment from a garden center called Joinfolia. Like I used to get Hoyas, Dischidias, and philodendrons from them. Back then, it was really popular ordering all exotic plants to Canada at that time. But now it is quite available here, and so I got this as like this many 2 3 leaf cuttings with roots, with bare roots on it, and I planted it. And now I have like around more than 10 pots of it, because this is one of my favorite plant to propagate. It is not going to disappoint you, not grow it. This would be like one of the most friendly beginner plants if you ask me. And yeah, like we can put, I can show you a detailed video on this plant on how to grow it. It's pretty much very easy. It's like ZZ or snake. You just low light and like, and I have never dealt with bugs in for this plant. It's literally bug free. Like you don't have to worry about bugs on these plants like other philodendron like monstera. You have to wipe the leaves all the time, maintain it, take care of it. But this one is pretty much solid. I have never, I mean, I have taken care of this plant, not like a really neglectful plant parent, but then at the same time, it's not like stressing me out like monstera or like fig. The fiddle leaf fig, you have to keep check on the leaves all the time, like for the bugs, for the mealy bugs. And pothos, though it's a favorite of everyone, for me it doesn't work like a lot because I tend to deal with bugs on it. Like I have to keep spraying or I have to keep wiping it down or like showering it down. Like so if you ask me whether it is pothos or this plant, definitely this one for me. So that goes in there. So the next one is again my favorite, Mexican mint. So this one I propagated, I put it in the water in December. And you know why the leaves are, I mean, sorry, why the roots are brown in here is because the water got really dry and I forgot to fill up the water. I forgot to fill up the water. I just now put some water in here. That's why it's like really clean. So the roots are like really dry. If you see these ones, the roots are white in here because I have been checking on these a lot and filling up water and it's not dry. But then I forgot this one and it's brown. That's why this is brown. But there will not be any problem if I put it in the soil and it's going to grow fine. It's pretty much really solid plant for you to propagate. If you're a beginner, I would advise propagating Mexican mint for, like, to encourage encouragement, like not to fail in the first propagation attempt, right? So, and the next is my spider plant. This is one of my favorite. So spider plant, green. um so normally when we think about spider plant, we always think about the striped ones, the ones which has some white in the center, like white lines. The variegated ones is most famous. But for me, this is foolproof. Like this one is like non-killable solid plant for me. It grows like weed um, because it has more green in it, like the, what do you call, the photosynthesis, the more plant um, um, wait. So with my limited knowledge, the more the greener, the plant can make more food for it, and then it can grow faster. If it is variegated, then it doesn't have a lot of green for food. I will list it below, I forgot. So it grows faster. The green version grows faster. Look at these roots. I just plucked the babies, and I will show you my mother plant in this video. If you stuck around, like, I will go over and show you the mother plant later in this video. Um, so these are the results, and I have been now changing the water, neglect because I have been sick. And then these ones are still forming roots, and this one is, these are ready to go in the pots. Like, oh, this one has like scrumptious roots. Look, these are ready to be planted. And I have another plant, I like, this one is also propagated. I put this in soil. I did a soil propagation, like I did not root this in water, and I put it directly in soil, and it took, this has been a month, and there is roots. If you like slightly pull the plant and it has a friction, then it means that it took. And this is one of the propagation I did directly in soil. And this one is another snake plant that I put it in soil as well, like directly. I got it from my friend's place and I put it in soil directly. But if you see this difference, right, this plant is not that green. It became like really light lemon green, is because it got more sunlight now. I put it in my upstairs room, which has more sunlight, and that is why it is like these plant accidents keep happening. Sorry about that. I cleaned that up. So going back to this plant, it received more sunlight. So this is one good example for me to not give it like too much direct indirect sunlight, right? The afternoon sun was very harsh for this plant, and that is why it is like this. So I will show you another plant when we go downstairs to see the mother plant, and that one is little away from the window. So that one is like little lush and green than this one. So that's the propagation results for the spider plant. I'm going to put this back in here. I am not going to plant it today because it is mid-afternoon and I have other chores to do. So I am going to do the planting video later in the day and like upload it maybe next week. If you guys like it and want to see more plant content, please subscribe. I have plans to do upload more often of my plant chronicles, because I started this channel as like some, like a plant community that I can start having. And because the world is getting more crazy as it is every day. So when I see plants and like propagate and like take care of these plant babies, I feel very less stressful. So I thought I will share that with you guys as well. And the next one, pretty rough, is my geranium. It is scented geranium, and this is rooted as well. So I have not been changing water, so that is why the roots are like really brown, but this is going to be okay. This is going to be okay. Um, if I add more water and then just have this here for a couple of days and then plant it. And look, there's a flower also. Like, this is a pretty solid plant to propagate. Like a flower plant, like a flower plant that you can propagate is geranium, and you can grow it throughout winters. Like, I saved this plant over wintered last winter, and I have kept it throughout the winter indoors. In Canada, winters are like really brutal. Like, we have winters starting from November to April. So I saved this plant, having it indoors for 7 months, right? Like, for the 7 months straight, it has been blooming. It has been blooming nonstop, and now I have kept it outside and I have taken cuttings and it has multiplied. So why not we grow geranium and save money? As you can see, gardening is very expensive hobby to have. So propagation is one. Like, you can save some money on buying new porch plants. This is one of the amazing porch plant that you can have. It's going to flower throughout the summer, and then you can bring it back and have cuttings multiply, and then put it back in the porch next year and have more plants, right? So this is one of the frugal alternatives if you want to save money, for like not buying plants every summer like the porch plants, because it costs a lot of money for me. So, and it smells so good. It's one amazing plant to have, right? And the next one is in my basket is, as you can see, my begonia. This begonia and some Mexican mint, and um, let's see. Oh my God! Look at this roots. This one I just took a cutting from my sister. She got a bigger plant. I was out of budget, or like restraining plants, buying plants. So I just took a cutting from her, and it's so big and pretty and beautiful. So begonias are easy to propagate as well. You just take a cutting under the leaf node, and from the leaf node itself it started rooting. Look, look at these roots, guys. This is like really ready to go into a pot that I'm going to have like two separate plants, and then grow them for the summer, and I'll update you, right? That I am so happy that this one is taken. So pretty, so pretty. And right there, and I have more. This one, oh, look at the roots, look at the roots. This one is purple heart. This one is also like really good plant to grow indoors throughout the summer. It's like steel. It's like steel hardy plant, guys. It's not going to die at all. I have never killed this plant. It's like pretty drought tolerant. Even if you forget to water, then this is going to survive in the pot. And if you're going on a vacation and coming back, this is the one plant that is going to be alive for you. And as you can see that it has lost the purple color because I have been keeping it inside. It's not a lot of sun. Only now the spring has started in Canada, so if I put this outside, it's going to turn amazing purple color. So this one is really good one to grow and propagate throughout winter, and it's going to give you more happiness, more plants throughout winter. So there we go. And I have another begonia. This one is another kind of begonia. This one I felt like this one is not that easy, like, and the angel wing, it takes roots, but then it's really hard for me to maintain it. Like, it gets dried out. It's like you need to take care of this plant, but it's so beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. I have got this as a cutting from my friend's mother, when she was alive. So now that she has passed away, I am trying to propagate this as much as I can. Like, I have 2 3 plants. This is like really hard plant for me to keep, but then I make sure I take more than one cutting, have more than one plant, to have that memory. Like that I got this plant from her. She passed away like a couple of years ago, but I still have the plant in her memory, which I thought like it's really sweet, um, to have them in like a real thing that grows within us, right? So this is one of the plant that I managed to save a lot. That's there, and then, oops, there we go. It's there, and then I have another begonia cutting. This one is the easy to grow. This one is called angel wing. Like the I will put down the I will list out the details of this plant in the description of every plant if you want to go read the description in there. And this one is another one. Like, I have a big cane. This one is called kind of cane begonia. It grows like canes, and you can cut it below the leaf node and start propagating it. It's going to grow roots and make you more happy. So begonia goes into one part, and then I have more Mexican mint. Mexican mint for the win. So I'm going to put these in here, and then begonias go in the bigger pot. And then I have one more. So this one is begonia as well. The cane begonia is not rooted yet because these are new propagations. And then my daughter have cut some snake plants which is not taking. It's getting a little spoiled. Maybe I have to change roots. So yeah, I have to change roots on it. I mean, sorry, change water on it. And yeah, that's it, guys. So today, thanks for staying with me throughout the video while I show my propagation collection. If you like more of these videos and more of like plant videos, please subscribe and give a like, and please encourage, so that it's a good motivation for me to keep doing these kind of videos. Until then, guys, have a great day, and come back for soon.